My name is Ogudimu Olumide Olalikon. I'm a software engineer, a CEO, a founder and co-founder of Lecosoft Innovations, and also Novasoft Technologies Academy, a tech academy located in Nomole Phase 1, Lagos. All right, so I want to quickly thank the tech boss for giving us a bar. But yeah, I'm here to talk about the word crafter, which is ready to give you Obe, opportunity beyond expectations. I hope you are cool. Please let me have my slide, please. So right now, I'm going to be talking about the word crafter. The word crafter is simply a platform that allows real users to amplify brands and getting rewarded for it. I built the word crafter out of pain. I'm also a creator. I have built websites. I've built custom software solutions. I've written music, several songs and all that. At some point in my life, I was an author as well. Done so many stuff in terms of creativity. You know, those days where I used to be a RC playing model, where I create models for several remote control toys. But then I like one thing, which is what? Visibility. And I believe many creatives are here as well. They also lack that too. Sometimes we are faced with challenges like, oh, this is my beautiful work, but how do I make it to get there? How do I make it to get known? That is why I built the word crafter. If you look at it critically, the normal traditional ads no longer works anymore. Sometimes companies spend a lot of money running Facebook ads, but at the end of the day, they don't get any return or they don't get any conversion. I don't know if you are following me, please. Sometimes as a business owner, so I invested money in running adverts. At the end of everything, I maybe just 2 or 3 likes. And if I also go online as well, I've seen several Facebook ads online. If I check their impression and engagement, it's always nothing compared to the money invested. So, but here is Word Crafter, the #1 African-based marketing engine that is based on trust marketing. I realized that people tend to trust their friends more than algorithms. So with Word Crafter, Word Crafter is actually a system that actually combines digital marketing and organic marketing. So with Word Crafter now, you can get people to do tasks for you, promote your brands, real people without bots. And when you do that, you have real conversions. For example now, I'm going to be talking about what prompted me to build the Word Crafter. You know, sometimes ago this year, I just found out that, oh, I'm very good at what I do, but then I don't have this visibility and connections. Then when I go out sometimes, I've seen several platforms, several portals, especially Nigerian-owned portals. I've seen several lapses. I feel like, oh, guy, I can do more than these people now. But why are people not reaching out to me? Because I don't have the words visibility and connection. So I thought of building a website for YBNL because I found out that it does not have a website. I checked Maven Record, they have a website. I checked DMW, they have a website. But YBNL does not have one. So I said, let me just try to also do something for YBNL because I'm a fan. Like I said before, I used to be a rapper. So I'm a fan of YBNL. So I did the website. After building that website, I took my time to do the website and everything. Then here comes my biggest challenges again, which is what? Visibility and connections. So I posted it on Twitter, which is now X, that, oh, I need people to help me to tag the line to see this and all that. Maybe you can even sign me to YBNL as their maybe website designer or something like that. And again, also to boost my portfolio. If I'm able to build a website for YBNL, I mean, it's a plus to my portfolio. So I did that as well. And I realized that normally I'm not a celebrity, I'm not an influencer. So how do I get this thing to get to Olamide? So I managed to like enter people like what's it called? 2D Notes. I enter his DM. Oh bro, please can you help me to tag Olamide on this thing? There was no response. Even go of Lagos. All those influencers. You know, I had to just manage myself to even get up to like maybe 1,000 impressions and maybe like how many people were able to tag those things. You understand? So I feel like, what if I create a platform that can give the common man, the common creative, chance to be able to sell their products without having to, get connected to influencers. Because even as a business, you can't even afford to even pay influencers nowadays. And if we want to be very sincere with ourselves, you discover that most of the adverts that we do nowadays, without the involvement of influencers, it is going nowhere. Which means that the real advert comes through trust. People are only going to patronize your business if you use maybe somebody like Sabinus, because they believe in Sabinus already. Why do you think somebody like Olamide will still have to stoop so low, I'm sorry for using that word, to meet someone like Pella to be able to promote his next album? Why do you think people like all those bigger celebrities, they have to come together to content creators to be able to promote their movie? Because real advert, real conversion is based on trust, not on algorithm. So that is why I created Reward Crafter. That is why I created Reward Crafter. With Reward Crafter, it allows you to be able to create tasks as a business, as a brand, and also allows you to engage users to be able to do those tasks and get rewarded. For example, as an upcoming artist, you have a song that you just released, you don't have money to pay influencers, but with Reward Crafter, you can go on Reward Crafter and post a task, and okay, let's engage like maybe 2,000 people to be able to use my song as a content on their TikTok account. If you're able to do that, then you're going to get known without having to pass through the normal way of having to pay, huge amount of money to influencers. Again, I'm going to say something again. With Reward Crafter, the moment you join Reward Crafter, you have access to several tools. For example, as a creative in Nigeria, we lack access to some international gigs because of our location. Most of those sites that we can make money from, they will tell us that it's not meant for Nigerians, and we go ahead to start using VPN and all that. But with Reward Crafter, you have access to parley with a friend to be able to get those premium tools. For example, now, if you need ChatGPT Pro, if you need VPN, if you need Canva Pro, you can parley with 2 or 3 persons on Reward Crafter to be able to get those tools. At least it's going to reduce your cost. As a Nigerian as well, we also need money. Reward Crafter is here to stop this user habit of urgent 2K. If you have a platform that can allow you to get paid for what you already enjoy doing online, posting videos, vibing to people's music, and getting rewarded. As a business as well, with Reward Crafter, you get your brands and products into the hands of real people. Let me tell you something. Everybody is an influencer. There's no single day that I will post on my WhatsApp status that will not have at least 100 views. But there's something about it. Even today alone, coming to ThinkUX, I told just a few of my friends that, I'll be going to a tech event. And about 10 of them said, I'm going with you. But if they have seen the advert online, sometimes they might not see it as a thing. But they believe in what their friend posted. For example, now, I run a tech academy. Sometimes if you do Facebook ads, sometimes, we don't really get an impression. But then, most of our students comes from our friends that actually posted our flyers on their status, which means that people believe in what their friends actually posted, rather than the normal algorithms form of advertisement. So with Reward Crafter, everybody gets rewarded. Even the users, the businesses, the people that are going to be doing tasks, they get rewarded, and it's actually a community. It's a movement. So we are changing the game of digital marketing into a blend of organic and digital trust platform. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. A round of applause for Rewards Crafter. Thank you so much for that very beautiful pitch section. And now that we've known what Reward Crafter does, we'll definitely reach out to you. Thank you so much.